I told y'all that Travis Scott was gonna get his own signature shoe. I told y'all a while ago that Travis Scott was gonna become the new Kanye West of Nike. Alright y'all, so getting into the nitty gritty of this video, first thing first, I want to shout out my sponsors for this video that sent me these shoes in the mail, and they actually came really fast via UPS. They came in, they delivered them or shipped them out on the 2nd of July. It came in on the 8th. So 6 days, y'all. 6 days in order for me to get these, which is not bad at all. But since I can't name them here in the video or provide links to the physical website in the description, I'm actually going to link my link tree with the site where I got them from, along with my other sites that I get a lot of my other stuff from. If you guys are interested in getting these shoes for yourself, and you can use my coupon code, that's also going to be in my link tree as well. And the first thing that I gotta mention, that not only is this Travis Scott signature shoe, but this is his first signature shoe with Jordan and Nike. Well, they're under the same tree, but you guys get the point. But this is his very, very first colorway of the Jumpman Jacks, which originally released in March of this year. Now, originally I got a little bit confused because there was also a black, white, and red pair, which they call it the University Reds, and they call these the Mochas or the Sails. Then that one released about 2 weeks after the first Jumpman Jack did, and surprisingly on StockX, they're not really running for that much. Now, don't get me wrong, they're still reselling his shoe, but with the prices I saw on StockX, like the Mochas and the Sails, they're like $400 compared to the University Reds that was around roughly $700, $800 depending on your shoe size. So I was really surprised that the Mochas isn't really selling for that much, but still people bought them up just to resell them anyway. It's Travis Scott's first signature shoe after all. And just a little bit of details on this shoe before I actually get into it. Now, this is actually his first signature shoe, and then what they decided to do was instead of going with Nike, he went with Jordan. And as you all know, that Travis Scott has so many Air Jordan collabs. He has so many iconic shoes that literally changed the sneaker game forever post Kanye West. So it was only right that he got his own signature shoe, as I predicted in the past. But let's actually get right into the shoes. Now, first thing first, I also got to shout out the brilliant box art for the shoes. You got Jumpman, you got the three sparkling, I don't know what you call those, the three symbols on top of the Cactus Jack that was always on the Cactus Jack, always on top of the box. You got Jumpman on the side, and then I also got these in a size 11. Now, I didn't test these or didn't try these out on yet, but for what people are saying, they fit true to size. So if you guys are skeptical about getting the shoe for yourself, I say go true to size, and if you're really, really concerned, just go a half size up. You'll be fine. And plus, it's Jordans anyways. They're most likely gonna run small anyways, but I've always been a natural 11 in a Jordan. And the official colors for the Jumpman Jack that I'm holding in my hand is officially Sail / Muslin Dark Mocha in a size 11 UPC FZ 8117 100. Alright, and with enough talking, let's get into the shoes. Now, to start off, you also have to pull the box up and off the box, and it takes a little bit, but with that, you have the top off, and then once you have the top off, you are then greeted with I honestly assumed that they were going to do this. I knew that they were going to do this. They were going to include a dust bag, just like how they did with the Air Yeezys back in the day. I already knew it because I can already see where the inspirations is with the Air Yeezys with the Jumpman Jacks. But it comes with this dust bag. It has one drawstring with the end and the aglets painted orange. And it comes with the Jordan logo and the Jumpman Cactus Jack logo. And also, I really like the fact that it's an olive green too. Olive green, as you all know, is my favorite shade of green of all time. All right, but enough with the dust bag. I'm just gonna set that to the side back here. And getting into the shoes, and we have the shoes right here, beautifully packaged. And opening up the paper, we officially have in our hands the 2024 Travis Scott Jumpman Jack. And I gotta say it right here, the shoes look better in person than what we ever saw in pictures and in leaked photos when we saw Travis Scott rocking his sample pairs and rocking them out in public and in his music videos and everything else. this shoe is better than what I thought it would be. And the one thing that I really gotta point out is that even though it's a Jordan, technically he's under the Jordan line. He's not under the Nike line. So technically this isn't a Nike Travis Scott. It's really more of a Jordan Travis Scott. But regardless, it has, of course, I already knew this. He was already gonna put the Nike swooshes, his classic reverse Nike swoosh on the outside, and then on the medial side, he has the regular Nike swoosh going inwards. So I just knew that when we get his signature shoe, it was already gonna come with the reverse like Nike swooshes right out the gate. I already knew he was gonna do that. Now let me also get the second pair out for you guys so we can get into the full review of this. And I gotta say right here, the shoes is actually a lot lighter than what I thought it would be. And of course it would be since it's a low top. But now that we got the right shoe out, we can actually get right into the details of the shoe right here. Now, honestly, I don't know which shoe I should put on display right here on my little display table I got. You know what? I'm actually gonna put the right one on display right here, and then I'm gonna use my right shoe for this review. So getting into it, like honestly, I will say this, I'm not a big fan of low tops or mid tops for that matter, but I actually found out that it actually is at the ankle, so it is a mid cut shoe. I thought it was gonna be a low top, which I'm not that big of a fan of, like the Air Jordan lows or like the Air Jordan 1 lows, the Air Jordan 6 lows, the Air Jordan 11 lows. Y'all know me, I love my high tops. But mid tops, I don't have a problem with at all, as long as it's at my ankle, since I had problems with my ankles back in the day. So, but then that's long since been resolved. But I always, after that, I always wear mid top or high top shoes. So regardless of the situation. So I gotta say, like the overall shoe shape and the design of the Jumpman Jacks, honestly, it's a lot better than what I thought it would be. It kind of reminds you of like a Nike SB Dunk or like a Nike, Air Jordan 1, but they threw in their own little taste to it. And the first thing first, I also got to throw this in, is of course you guys see it, is the strap that's over the laces. Now, obviously, you already know what shoe I'm gonna bring up, and of course, it's the Nike Air Yeezy 2s, or like Air Yeezys in general. Now, I'm pretty evident, and I'm pretty sure that Travis Scott didn't say it himself, but I am dead certain that the Jumpman Jacks, the inspiration behind this shoe was based off of the Air Yeezy 2s specifically, because the Air Yeezy 2s and the Air Yeezys for that matter have this Velcro strap that's over the laces that's near the toe box. Now, there isn't any writing on the inside of the strap like how we had on the Air Yeezys. I thought there was gonna be like some hidden messaging or anything along those lines. All it is, we got, I don't know what this logo is right here, but we can safe to assume that it's something for Travis. But I'm thinking that this is gonna be Travis's logo. Now, I would have done something better for his logo, but hey, beggars can't be choosers, and plus this is not my shoe, it's his shoe. Going on to the outer side, of course we have the this feels like patent leather, to tell you the truth. This feels like patent leather because of how soft it is. Then underneath that patent leather, you have it looks like an olive, but I thought it was a mocha at first. This looked like an olive green / mocha brown that's underneath in canvas, that's underneath right here. But in different shades of lighting, it looks like a mocha, but in my eyes, it looks more like a olive green. But on camera, it really looks like a mocha. So it kind of color shifts depending on where you're at. But going on to the outer side as well, you also have that classic reverse Nike swoosh that we all came to love. Some hated it, I'm not gonna lie. I was on the fence about it, but as soon as I saw those high top Air Jordan 1s that he had that first came out, I was like, yeah, I need those. I like that right there. Now, I feel like my only complaint that I would do is that this patent leather that goes on the outer side, that's on the toe box, and right here on the outer side, I felt like that all this should have been one piece. Now, what I mean by that is, see how it dips down and then it stops, and then there's another piece of leather that's on the toe box right here. I felt like that what they should have done was they should have made both the inner patent leather and the outer midsole right here, or the outer toe box, all come together as one piece. So, but still, it's not really all that bad. Plus, we kind of seen that design before, like what I just spoke about. So I feel like that this isn't the worst design in the world. I'm just saying that if I had a shoe, I would do it all the way around. But this is honestly cool too. Going on to the medial side, of course, we have more of the patent leather, and we have more patent leather on the back and along with the uppers and the lace holders. And on the medial side, like I said before, you have the normal Nike swoosh that's going on the outer side. So once again, the medial side always has the normal Nike swoosh. The outer side for Travis Scott, he always opts for the reverse Nike swoosh. And going on to the outsoles, which is probably my favorite part. Now the outsoles right here, you already know that when we saw the leaked photos, the internet lost its mind, damn near. So of course we have the gum bottoms that's on the bottom, and I gotta say I love the gum bottoms on any shoe, because guess what? It doesn't dirty up that easily, and plus you can get it dirty, you can wear them, and then you don't have to worry about cleaning it up as often. But of course we have Jack not only on this shoe, the right shoe, but we also have it underneath on the right shoe, on the left shoe as well. So putting it together, I wish what they would have done was that they had Cactus on the left shoe and then they had Jack on the bottom right shoe as well. That's honestly me though, but it still looked good regardless. And also, how can I forget? Now the other important part that I also want to bring up in this video is that not only do we have the white laces that come standard on the Jumpman Jacks, but we have a total of 4 laces for the Mocha Jumpman Jacks, which is the white laces that come standard. We have the cream sail colored laces, then we have the brown laces that has the white polka dots in them, and then we have the plain brown laces. Now I wish they came with red laces, but I already know I got a pair of red laces laying around here somewhere. I can easily lace swap these to red if I wanted to, but I feel like I would keep either the white, or what I would normally do is I would mismatch it. I would have white on one of the shoes, and then I would put, I would say, a brown or like a pink on the other one. I think I got an extra pair of pink laces around here somewhere, but I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing for the on foot portion of this video. Then of course, moving on to the back of the shoe, we got the Cactus Jack stitch mouth logo that's on the back as well, looking nice as always. And then also the other 2 things that I want to talk about in this video is of course the insoles. Now Travis Scott has a long history of having special insoles on his shoes, and right here we have a Mocha insole with the red Jumpman logo with the 3 prongs on top of the head, and it has like this pattern right here. I think it's supposed to be like a concrete cement pattern that's going on the insoles, just like how it's going on the outsoles. So I like how that they have that little touch on it, and that was a nice attention to detail where they put in the design, like the crack design on the gum bottoms that's on the actual shoe, and then they put that design on the inserts. And the last final detail that I want to get into before I wrap this video up is of course on the tongue we have the red Jumpman logo with the 3 prongs on top of the head like it did on everywhere else on the shoe. And that pretty much wraps up this video. Now the one thing that I do also want to bring up in this video, I want to just compare them real quick to the Air Yeezy 2s, and then I'm gonna give my closing thoughts, and then I can wrap this up by throwing these on feet for you guys. But let me go grab my Air Yeezy 2s real quick. I think what I'm gonna compare these to, it has to be the Platinums. My Platinums, I have to compare my new Jumpman Jacks to. Hold on. Still got a lot of shoes in this closet though. I pretty much completed my whole Air Yeezy 2 set. I wanted to compare my Red Octobers, but I think the Platinums will work better. Alright y'all, so right here in my hands I have an actual pair of Air Yeezy 2 Pure Platinums. Now honestly, I didn't make a video on this yet. I got a bunch of videos that I need to make here on the channel. But really I got an authentic pair of Pure Platinums right here, and I'm actually going to compare them to the Jumpman Jacks so you guys can get a basic understanding of like where the inspiration I'm talking about came in. So first thing first, you already know the strap that's over the laces, that's obviously the one thing that I still compare the Travis Scott's to, and plus it's exactly like the Air Yeezy 2s where you can actually pull these out. You can pull these out of the strap right here, just like how you can pull the strap out on the Air Yeezy 2s that's right here as well. That's what I've been doing with my pair of Air Yeezy 2s, because I like to have like a loose fit when I'm wearing these, because this is kind of a big shoe, to tell you the truth. This is a big shoe. So I kind of sometimes don't feel like having the laces or like the strap get in the way of like me walking around and everything. Sometimes I just don't want to crease them, or I just throw in a shoe crease protector and then I just take the strap off and then I walk around in it. But as you all know, that's probably where I get some of like the idea of like where they got inspiration to make the Jumpman Jack from. Right here, from this shoe right here in my hand. And I believe the other inspiration that I'm just now thinking about, where they actually did the cement crackling, that how they do on the gum bottoms right here on the shoe, I feel like that's kind of also like a reference to the honeycomb tongue that's on the Air Yeezy 2s, or the snakeskin or the alligator print that's on the sides, on the outer side and the medial side of the Air Yeezy 2s, just like how they did on the gum bottoms. I feel like that's also an inspiration, but we don't know the exact details just yet. But details is saying, like insiders did say, that they kind of use the Air Yeezy 2s and the Air Yeezys in general as like a base, because as you all know, Travis Scott is also a fan of Kanye's music as well. So I wouldn't put it past them to have his signature Jordan to be inspired, some of it inspired by the Air Yeezy lineup or the Air Yeezy 2. And now, wrapping up this review, I gotta say, I'm actually starting to like the Jumpman Jacks now. I didn't like them at first, or like I was kind of sleeping on these, to tell you the truth, because to be honest with you, I haven't been caught up in the sneaker world at all, because I didn't even know that these originally came out in April. I thought they came out like last year or something along those lines, but apparently they came out in April, not March. But honestly, I can see why the hype is on what the hype is over these shoes. And I've seen a lot of content creators not only get their hands on this shoe, but they're also saying how affordable it is to relatively get your hands on this shoe. So I gotta give credit to where credit is due. I missed out on getting an authentic pair of Fragment Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 highs, but I guess since I got his signature shoe now, I guess we're square. Plus, I still have my pair of dead stock sitting up there as well, the Fragments I mean. But wrapping up this video and the overall shoe in and of itself, this is a good ass shoe. Now honestly, I really want to get my hands on the black, white, and red pair, the University red pair. So I will bring that to the channel soon as I get my hands on it. But overall, rating the Air Jordan Travis Scotts or the Air Jordan Jumpman Jacks, overall, I gotta give these a solid 9 out of 10. Now honestly, I would give these a 10 out of 10 if it was a high top. If it was a high top, it would have been my favorite shoe on earth. It really would. But these are cool as well, being a mid top. So as you all know, you already know what comes next. I'm gonna throw these bad boys on feet for you guys here on the channel, and then we're gonna wrap it up. I already got my Travis Scott McDonald's tee on. So with that being said, this is your boy Gwop. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you're new. The link to these shoes is in the description down below. And I'm out, bro. Deuces. Look at little chipmunks over there. Simon's over there chasing his brother Alvin. Y'all see that over there? All right, y'all. So I hope y'all see me good. Actually, matter of fact, I look good on camera. I really, really do look good on camera right now. Now I actually do. I realize something. I really do have something to go with my McDonald's Travis Scott tee now.
Young Monty, you wildin'.
Jill Army, did you like this?
hot outside, man. Like honestly, I don't know what. Okay, it's like close to 4, bro. Like, but they saying it's supposed to get up to like 90 degrees today, bro. But I am wearing jeans. But it feel hot outside, bro, before it being middle of July. Yeah, it's 83 degrees right now, so it feel like 90. But I got the shoes on my feet right here. And I will say this, I am a size 11. I was expecting these to be a little tight, but no, I got room. Like, really, I got a lot of room, actually. So, yeah, these are true to size. These are true to size. Like, normally, like, for example, I got my pure platinums in a size 13. But honestly, the problem with the Air Yeezys is they fit way too small, bro. They're too small to size. So these 13s, they legit feel like a 11 and a half, like a 12. So they run small, but these are perfect. These are perfect, dude. And honestly, the more that I stare at the ground with my Cactus Jack McDonald's t-shirt on, these match for sure. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video down in the comment section down below. I'm gonna go cool off. I might go give me a snow cone or something. I haven't had a snow cone in years. But anyways, it's your boy Gwop. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you're new. And I'm out, bro. Deuces.